Hello, and welcome to an introduction to the roofing industry. Whether you're new to this business or you're seasoned and just looking to sharpen your skills, this training video will give you a solid foundation of how the roofing market works, the types of work you'll encounter, and the types of materials you'll be working with. The roofing industry is vital to residential and commercial construction. Demand is driven by natural forces like hail or wind and even the sun, all of which wear down roofs over time. In states like Colorado, insurance-funded repairs from storm damage are incredibly common. Roofing tends to follow seasonal trends, with most installations happening in the spring through the fall, and even in the winter, as long as the temperature is over 45 degrees. Understanding the supply chain is also key to understanding this industry. As a roofing professional, knowing how materials get from the factory to the rooftop helps you make better decisions, serve clients, inform clients more effectively, and stay ahead of the game. So there are two main types of roofing jobs. There's insurance claim work and there's retail work. Insurance work starts with storm damage. A property owner's insurance policy typically funds the repair. Retail work, on the other hand, is paid out of pocket, often for aesthetic or value boosting upgrades. Sometimes the insurance companies will threaten to drop them from their coverage if they don't get the roof replaced. And of course, if they're selling the property, a damaged roof could be a problem, and if they're not funded by insurance, then they'd have to come out of pocket or use the sale of the property to pay for it. As a salesperson, understanding the difference between these two channels will help you guide customers, set expectations, and navigate the paperwork, especially with insurance claims, which often require photo documentation and scope review using tools like Xactimate or other estimating software. Now, residential and commercial projects are also very different, and knowing the differences between the two is critical for your role. Residential jobs are quicker and focus on homeowner communication, whereas commercial jobs can involve engineers, longer timelines, and higher safety standards. Now, let's talk about some of the problems with roofing systems that you'll see in the field, especially in Colorado, and how to solve them. There can be leaks, which could have been caused by storm damage or poor flashing or just general aging. Blistering is a common problem, especially with poor ventilation and moisture. Granule loss can also be a problem, especially if the shingle is a poor product. Ponding water can be an issue for flat roofs, especially if there's drainage issues. Spotting these issues and offering solutions is how a customer starts to trust you, and it positions you as a knowledgeable professional. So now let's look at some of the materials you'll be working with on the job. The most common roofing material in North America is the asphalt shingle. There are three main types. There's 3-tab, there's architectural shingles, and there's luxury or designer or deluxe. 3-tabs are lightweight and cost effective, but they generally don't hold up to wind very well. Architectural shingles, which are the most common that you'll find, they're dimensional and they're better with wind resistance. Luxury shingles have a different appearance, they're usually thicker and have a high-end curb appeal. Most of the top brands you'll find is GAF, Owens Corning, Certainteed, Malarkey, and IKO, or as they pronounce it, IKO. Each shingle starts with a fiberglass mat, it's coated in asphalt, topped with ceramic granules, and then precision cut into individual pieces. Now, metal roofing like stone-coated steel or standing seam is very long-lasting, it's very durable, and can be used for residential and commercial. Standing seam metal roofs use concealed fasteners and have a sleek design. Corrugated or R-panel metal roofs have exposed fasteners and they tend to be more affordable. Stone-coated steel roofs mimic shingles or tile. They're very strong and they're very lightweight and are probably the best option for replacing a tile roof. These systems are ideal for climates that have heavy snow, high winds. They're also very energy efficient and they're known for their longevity. Now, for premium aesthetics, tile and slate roofs are probably your top tier option. However, they're very expensive. They require very specific engineering to the structure to hold the weight because they are very heavy. However, clay and concrete tiles are fire resistant and have a classic look. Slate has a natural stone appearance and can last 100 years. Then, of course, there are synthetic systems which are lighter and a little more cost effective. However, the best alternative for a tile or slate roof is using stone-coated steel. While beautiful and durable, tile roofs do require a very specialized installation because of their weight and because of their fragility. The last of your most common roofing systems are your flat roof systems. Now, flat roof systems are commonly used for commercial work, but you will see some residential flat roof houses. Here are the three most used flat roof systems. There's TPO, which is white and reflective and tends to be welded by heat at the seams. There's EPDM, which is a flexible black rubber and very durable. Then there's PVC, which is chemical resistant, it's very durable, and it's ideal for restaurants. Probably the most common material you'll find for smaller sections of residential flat roofs is modified bitumen, which is also called mod bit. Modified bitumen is a granular coated membrane that comes in a cap sheet as well as a base sheet to help offset the seams. And of the 4 flat roof materials, this one is the least expensive. Flat roof systems are very technical. They require very precise drainage planning, welding or adhesive at the seams, and the right insulation setup to perform well over time. Whether you're working on homes or high rises, or on a hail claim or a home upgrade, roofing is about building trust. It's about craftsmanship and it's about knowledge. If you master these fundamentals, you'll be well on your way to success in the field.